Hello and welcome. My name is Charlene Smith and I am here with you to discuss this weekend's Premier League fixtures. It's match day 6 of 38. I want to firstly apologise for me being a couple of minutes late. I was actually getting ready. As you guys can see, I have got on my thermals today. It is cold in London. Yeah, I went for a run this morning and oh my God, I was in shorts and t-shirt and I was freezing. It is absolutely cold. It feels like winter has arrived. Thank you to everyone for joining the stream. I can see you guys have been patiently waiting for some time. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your support as always as well. I am going to keep it real with you guys. I was actually meant to do a live stream yesterday. So I did actually have plans to do the live stream. However, the reason why the stream did not take place, as I know you guys love these streams, and that is your Friday night, as well as mine. I was caught up in traffic. There is so much traffic in London, so many road closures. I got home so late and I was like, there's no way I could do the stream. So thank God I didn't schedule the stream because I would have felt so bad had I have scheduled the stream and need to cancel it. So I'm happy I didn't schedule it. But I did say to myself, I'm going to make sure I get a stream in today before the game and before the Premier League fixtures kick off. So here I am. So thank you for all of you for being patient and understanding. Big up to Donovan saying, my tutorial, yay. Big up to Mr. AG saying, hi, Bay Charlene, how are you doing? I'm doing amazing. Thank you. I went for a nice run today, which felt so good. I'm so happy to, be on the other side of my injury and being able to walk, number one, being able to go for a run, being able to do my strength and conditioning training, as well as my yoga and all the physical activity that you guys know that I love participating. I must say, I just feel so happy, so thankful. And, I got to give thanks to God always for giving me this strength, to be able to just carry on. So I'm feeling amazing. How are you feeling? It definitely is a happy Saturday for sure. And it's going to be even more happier when we get 3 points at the Emirates today. So we will actually discuss that game. Big up to Mighty Gunner AFC saying Premier League match today, Arsenal versus Leicester City, Emirates Stadium. Yes, definitely is. Big up to Rennie B. Oh, we have a Leicester City fan. Rennie B, I would love to know how you are feeling ahead of today's game, as well as the Arsenal fans. How are you guys feeling? Because we are faced with some injuries. So I would love to hear your opinions. We are faced with some injuries. However, on Wednesday, we did actually play in the Carabao Cup and get a nice 5-1 win over Bolton. And I must say, our youngsters were heavily featured and they done an amazing job. Honestly, I felt so, and I still do feel so proud of them, the way they've played, the way they've stepped up. What I seem to find as well with like lower division clubs, sometimes the physicality and the strength of them and just the way they play is obviously different to the Premier League. I know in the Championship they've got a lot more games than the Premier League. So sometimes you do get like these teams that could just run constantly. But I must say, we performed very, very well. It was great to see our young talents go out there and play in the way that they did. Ethan Wanyeri managed to get 2 goals. He's such an amazing player. And I'm really excited to see him feature, in the Premier League. Obviously, he did already make his debut at the age of 15. But I really do want to see a lot more of him. And what I love about the young players is that they're just young, they're fearless. And when they haven't got that fear, because they're so young, I feel like they express themselves more on the pitch. And I really do get that from Ethan, just his confidence as well as his talent on the ball and everything as well. So I really do feel like he is ready. He is ready to play. He's definitely a great player. So who knows? I expect to see him on the starting 11 today. We did also see Raheem Sterling make a start for Arsenal. I must say he looked really well, really vibrant, managed to get a goal and assist as well. And what I love about Sterling is he's not scared to take a shot. He's not scared to take a man on. And that is what I love about him. So I think a game like today, I would love to see him starting. Let me know you guys' thoughts as well. In terms of the goalkeeper, we know that David Raya, there was talks about him being injured. However, we've got a 16-year-old keeper, only conceded 1 goal in that Carabao Cup game. And let me just say as well, I'm not sure if you guys was able to see, because I was at the stadium, so I was able to see him and see what was happening on the pitch. And I must say, credit to Calafiori, because I did see that he was really protecting our keeper, you know, and showing that support. And that was so lovely to see from him. So, you know, when you've got older, more experienced players like that, you know, on the defense line, just being there to sort of protect the keeper whilst building their confidence, I feel like that is very important. And I did really love what I saw the protection that Calafiori was showing. But, you know, even if it's Gabriel and Saliba, I'm sure they'll do the same thing also. I'm just going to skip down to the bottom. Oh, someone is saying, why is the camera so blurry? I'm going to be honest here. Let me just clean it. My daughter, so apologies, guys. Is that better? Can you see me better? My daughter actually uses my laptop, and I feel like she's dirtied my camera. So apologies. It's been a busy morning for me. Hence, I hope that is better. Let me know if you can see me better. Yeah, someone let me know ASAP if the camera is looking a bit clearer. I must say I do not like sharing things sometimes, because I like to just keep everything neat and tidy, and kids, you know, don't have, you know, the same standards sometimes. So let me know if this is better. What? Charlene did not reply to Insta DMs about collab in the future. Oh, guys, I get so many DMs. I'll be honest, I don't see all of them. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't see all of my DMs. So don't take any offense to that. Big up to Nathalie Arguna from the US. Guys, is my camera better? Let me know. Charles, you go into the game today. I'll be there again. So if you are, I might see you again. I am going to be at the game today. So yeah, look forward to seeing you at the Emirates Stadium for sure. Big up to Max Cyrus. How you doing? Great to have you here. Thank you for supporting. Yo, Charlene, keep yourself fit, yeah. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I am trying to, you know, build that fitness back up and everything. So thank you. It's definitely a lifestyle, baby. Charlene's back training and will be match fit in no time. Listen, you don't know. Arsenal women's incoming player, CS9. You know the vibes. I'm joking. I'm probably at retirement age. But then again, to be fair, women play longer than men. So, you know, I'm probably at my peak right now. Who wants to see me in an Arsenal shirt on the pitch? Yeah, looking a bit better. Perfect. I'm so sorry, guys. This is just not the greatest, but, you know, make do. I'm glad you guys can see me better. All right, perfect. Oh, sorry, Nathalie, Charlene, mercy, but I'm from Belgium. Sorry, do you know, I'm pretty sure there's someone else on here called Nathalie, who is from the USA. So apologies. I'm never going to assume that it's the same person. I'm just going to wait for you guys to confirm your location. So apologies, and sending love to Belgium. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. You know the vibes. All right. Have we got a shock here? Because we need to do some Premier League predictions. And also, I have got 2 forfeits. I have not forgotten about those. So I am going to do my forfeits. But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I am not doing the forfeits today. I am not doing a forfeit today, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. Number one, I need to go out because obviously I'm going to the Emirates. And where's the red wig, Charlene? I gotta go out. I need to get ready. As you can see, I'm like half ready. Like, I haven't even got my earrings in. I need to finish my makeup off. So I'm gonna. I know I take long doing my forfeits. I am gonna do it, but I'm just not doing it today because like I don't want red bits of hair all over my hair, and I just need to be ready to go out, okay? Because I don't want to be late to the game. Oh, Ashake, your hair. So I'm going to get you to come live soon. Let me send you the link. And also, I'm not going to eat a Scotch bonnet pepper right now because if that has an adverse effect on me, how am I going to sit in the Emirates Stadium and watch the game if, this spice just unsettles my stomach? And you guys know exactly what I mean by that. So I do not want to take any risk, and I don't want to be in like any pain or discomfort while I'm at the game. Yeah, I need to give the team my full support. So that is why I'm not doing a forfeit right now. I hope you guys can just understand that and just bear with me. So yeah, I will do my forfeit though because it's only right that I do. But big up to Ashoke, man. He literally does his forfeit straight away. Like he don't waste no time. Just gets it done. Bish bash bosh. But I will do mine, so bear with me. I'm just sending Ashoke the link to the stream so that he can actually come live to do it. Don't hurt yourself, girl. Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt myself, darling. I gotta take care of myself, So thank you, Greg. But I'm definitely gonna take care of myself and just be patient. And all in Charlene's time. All right. All right. So apparently, David Raya has arrived with the Arsenal team at the hotel now. I don't know how accurate that source is, but sorry, Ashaka, I can see that you've sent me a message here. I didn't see before. I do hope David Raya can feature today. He's been absolutely outstanding. So I do hope he can feature. If not, then we have got Neto who can step in. Charlene will do her forfeits next season. I'm not going to leave it that long. It's definitely going to be this season and this year for sure. I have not got 115. Oh my God, I haven't been that bad. Charlene, you should never put off doing the forfeit for any reason. That is so true. I should just get it done. But at the same time, I got to, make sure that it fits in with my lifestyle. You guys know what I mean. I mean, don't you want me to be in the best possible state while I'm at the Emirates Stadium? Supporting the team. All right, so I'm just going to start to prepare for these Premier League predictions. What we'll do is we will start with the predictions before any of the games kick off, and then we will revise last week's predictions to see who's got a forfeit. And I really hope it is not me again because I don't want to be faced with 3 pending forfeits. I've got to wear a red wig. I've got to eat I'm not even going to eat a whole Scotch bonnet, I'll be honest. I am not eating a whole Scotch bonnet, but I've got to eat a Scotch bonnet pepper. And you guys know that I cannot handle spice. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So the first game is going to kick off at 12:30 in the Premier League, which is going to be Newcastle versus Man City. This is going to be quite a battle for Newcastle. It's been a long time since they've actually won against City. We do know as well that Rodri is out injured. No worries, Ashoke. You'll be here in a minute. He is out injured. This is a massive, massive blow for Man City. Rodri is a fundamental player for them. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the season pans out without Rodri. So it'd be probably Kovacic, stepping in for them. But he's expected to be out for the remainder of the season. So no Rodri for City. Let me know your thoughts on that, guys. De Bruyne is also injured. I believe Ake is also injured. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Rennie B, who is a Leicester fan, is saying, to be honest, we are doing that well, but we are drawing, not losing. Okay, well, you should be losing today, darling. Vardy is a little Arsenal gremlin for sure. We do know that he does love a go against us, which is why we need David Raya back between the sticks. So I am hoping and praying that Raya will be back. Shelton is saying Kovacic and Lewis in for Man City midfield. Tonali to start. Yes, so Tonali is back. We do know that he was faced with a ban. So I believe today is his first day back following that ban. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this game pans out. Hopefully, you know, Newcastle could get some points against City. That'd be amazing. I can see that Ashoke has joined, but I cannot see him, so I'm not going to add him to the stream. Oh, now I can see him. Hello, Ashoke. How are you? I cannot
I'm
hear
good.
you.
How are
Have you got your
you?
microphone switched off? There's a delay. I think, is your internet
Yeah,
connection
I
good?
do. Hmm.
You,
Yeah, it should
you
be
do
all
what?
right.
Okay, there's definitely a delay. So,
The internet should be all right. So,
okay, I'm not sure what
okay,
this
I'll
delay
sort out an
is.
internet connection.
All right, I'm going to drop you out. Please
Oh,
log off, log back on, and try and fix that. And then we will resume. I nearly read that username. I do not want any more bait, so I'm just going to be mindful. Shah's laughter is beautiful. Reminds me of that Chucky doll. What a combination. Thank you. And is that a compliment or a diss? I don't know. Yeah, Charlene, there is a delay in your forfeits. You're so true with that. There definitely is a delay in the forfeits. And I am going to rectify that problem. Just be patient with me. You know, I'm a very busy lady. I would have done my forfeit last night had I not got caught up in all of that traffic. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not the type of person to find excuses or try and blame things. You know, I like to take accountability, but that was completely out of my control. So it is what it is, isn't it? We move. But I will fulfill my forfeits. I ain't gonna chicken out of them. You guys know how I am. All right. So while Ashoke sorts out his internet connection, maybe we can just sort of go over the scores. It'd be nice to do it together, but we are sort of short for time today because I need to get ready and get to the Emirates. So what I will do is I will start going through the scores until Ashoke does join. Oh, I can see that he's back. Let me just add him in and see what the situation is. Okay,
is
so
that
you've got
better
a
now?
different device, I see.
Yeah, is that better now?
Oh, hello. That is much better.
Okay.
You are on time, unlike
Yeah,
me with my forfeits.
I know. Yeah,
Okay. So, how have you been?
I'm doing good. Doing
Good
good.
stuff. Amazing. Apologies, I didn't do the show yesterday. It was in my plans to do so, but I'm not sure whether or not you heard. I got caught up in traffic and I just got home so late, so I wasn't able to
Oh,
go ahead with the show. Hence why I am here today.
okay.
All right.
Remember, we've
So
got 2 forfeits to do. Remember.
I know I definitely have not forgotten about that. I've got to wear the wig and I need to eat a Scotch bonnet pepper. And everyone in the comment is reminding me that I'm late doing my forfeits, and you know they kind of want it done this season, but I am going to do them within the next couple of weeks for sure.
Okay.
The next time I'm live, I'll be doing it.
Okay.
All right, it's okay. I mean, the Premier League is about to kick off for match day 6. There is a fixture at 12:30, Newcastle versus Man City. So I was thinking maybe we would just kick off with our score predictions before we revise last week's predictions.
Mm.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, let's kick off with the first game, which is Newcastle versus Man City. I was just saying, you know, I feel like this is going to be quite a battle for Newcastle. It's been a long time since they've got a win against City. How are you feeling ahead of this game? Also, bearing in mind that Rodri is out, expected to be out for the remainder of the season with the injury they did sustain in the 2-2 draw against Arsenal last week. How are you feeling ahead of this game, and what is your score prediction?
I'm going to go for 2-1 City because, yes, Rodri being out is not good for them. But listen, earlier this season, Manchester City still managed to win without Rodri in the first 3 games because he didn't feature against Chelsea, Ipswich and West Ham. In the last 2 he has, but in the first 3 he hasn't, you know. And yes, last season, Man City couldn't win, but that was because of the red card, you know. But if you look at this year, Charlene, I think Kovacic is still a great play for them. So I think they have that partnership again between Gundogan and Kovacic, and I still think they have the quality. Now, for me, I think I might see a surprise, but listen, Man City are still got that quality. They still got Erling Haaland, they still got Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, you know, John Stones. They still got quality players. So it ain't going to be an easy game for Man City, but given the fact that Newcastle have a bad record at home against them, I see Man City winning again. So I'm going to go for 2-1. Just a close game, but I think Man City will win it again because they still got the quality to win, despite Rodri being out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and you made some really good points there. And obviously, being a Chelsea fan, I'm sure you are going to, you know, back Kovacic to try and step in and fill Rodri's boots. Although, you know, he ain't no Rodri. But yeah, I hear exactly what you're saying. Some really good points there. As an Arsenal fan, I hope the score is 1-1 or Newcastle win. So my prediction is going to be 1-1. Although I think in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, City will probably win this game. But you just never know what can happen in football. So I just want to be different and do the unexpected. So I'm going to go for a 1-1. All right. So the next game is Chelsea versus Brighton. I mean, Chelsea's been doing pretty good so far. I'm sure you are happy with the performances that you have been seeing from Chelsea. We also know that Brighton are a pretty decent side. You have got the home advantage. How are you feeling ahead of this game?
Well, listen, it ain't going to be easy because Brighton are still unbeaten and because Danny Welbeck, you know, lost going against Chelsea. But I think for me, the way I see my team playing, I have to say, I'm impressed. You know, 3 clean sheets in a row in all competitions. You know, 9 goals scored, 0 conceded. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident in this game. Now, I don't think it's going to be I don't think we're going to score more than 3 goals because Brighton want to remain unbeaten. But I'm going to go for another clean sheet and another Chelsea win 2-0 because I'm starting to be a bit confident. The way I see the Westergaard's style of play, the players playing, like, it's been good. And Lavia is back, which is very positive. So, yeah, I'm going to go for 2-0 Chelsea. I'm going to back my team this time. Like, I never used to do it before, but I'm going to back my team today.
Yes, I do hear that. I did just see that Shelton is fancying a 2-1 win for Newcastle. Shelton, I definitely backed that. As soon as I saw that comment, I did think, do you know what? Maybe that's what I should have predicted. But yeah, I mean, you made some really good, fair points there. The fact that Brighton are currently unbeaten. But, you know, Chelsea are really stepping up. I do feel like Chelsea will get a win today. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea on this one. But something's telling me that Chelsea may score 3 goals. Maybe one of these be an own goal. Lose that clean sheet. My first thought was actually 3-0 Chelsea, but I'm just going to go 2-1 Chelsea because, you know, Brighton have been doing pretty well. So 2-1 Chelsea is what I'm saying. All right. Brentford versus West Ham. You know, we did see that heavy defeat that West Ham faced last week. Will they bounce back today at the G-Tech Stadium?
For me, I don't think so because Lopetegui hasn't had a great start. They've only had 1 win in the Premier League, and that was against Crystal Palace, you know. But the way West Ham have got really good players, but Lopetegui's like not getting the best out of them. The likes of Kunders, Joe Bowen, not starting Mikel Antonio, Summerfield in the one position. So listen, Brentford, only had one win as well. But I feel like the way I see West Ham playing, I feel like Brentford are going to get this win. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 Brentford win because I don't know where West Ham are going to get the wins from. But, we have to wait and see. But if they don't keep it up, Charlene, I have a fear that they might end up in a relegation battle, which you definitely don't want to see.
Exactly. Do you know, that's insane that you've gone 3-1 because I am going 3-1 as well. And I literally put the predictions as soon as they come to my head, I write it down, and I genuinely did predict 3-1 as well. But really interesting what you did say, the fact that Antonio's not starting. A relegation battle is probably what it could be for West Ham. And I guess it's even more frustrating for West Ham fans, with the signings that they did make in the summer transfer window. You're probably expecting, I know Charlotte, who is normally here, who is a West Ham fan, you're probably thinking, yeah, we've made some decent signings, got business done early. It looks like it could be a good season for West Ham, but actually, things are sort of spiraling the other way. Rennie B, however, is a 2-1 West Ham win, clearly thinking that they're going to bounce back today. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that pans out. But I don't like doing the same prediction as you, but I am going to go for a 3-1 Brentford win because that's the first score that came to my head. Mr. AG is also going for a 2-0 Brentford win. Philip Bidwell is going for a 2-1 Brentford win. So it looks like a lot of people are feeling like Brentford will actually get the win today. All right, the next one is Everton versus Crystal Palace. There's been some change, or there is some undergoing change of ownership for Everton. What is your thoughts on this fixture here?
To me, it depends. Like, if the new ownership can do better, then I think Everton might not get relegated. But to be honest with you, I see this being a draw because both teams are still looking for a win. And once again, I see a game where Everton will take the lead, but then they'll just slip back because they did it 3 times in a row. The likes of Villa, the likes of Bournemouth, the likes of who is that other team again? Leicester City. So I see this being a 1-1 draw. But if Everton can win, then maybe this new ownership might make Everton, not get relegated. But they haven't had a great start, so I'm just going to go for a draw on this one.
Yeah, Mr. AG saying 2-0 Crystal Palace win. Michael saying Everton's getting relegated. I can see that Charlotte is here. Big up to Charlotte, our West Ham fans. Welcome. Charlene, is there going to be a watch along and a preview for the match? Unfortunately, there's going to be no watch along today because I'm going to be at the Emirates Stadium. So I'm not going to be able to do a watch along. And I'm not going to be able to do a separate preview for the match, unfortunately, because I'm very short for time. So I'm sort of going to include the preview into this show. Ideally, this should have been the preview show, but I wasn't able to do a stream yesterday. So my sincere apologies that you guys are one show short. Apologies for that. But we will do everything we can in this this show here. And yes, I will do a show after the match. So when I come home, I will jump online and it'll be great to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. The streams, I got caught up in traffic yesterday, which is why I wasn't able to and I haven't quit streaming. I just got caught up in traffic and I got home too late, so I wasn't able to stream. So that's the reason for that one. Maybe a starting 11 preview outside the Emirates. I will see what capacity I have to do that. For me, I'm also predicting a draw for this Everton versus Crystal Palace game as well. I feel like it will probably be, 2-2 draw. I feel like it's going to be, pretty end to end. Everton need to try and get some points. So, Yeah, I feel like a 2-2 draw is probably what it's going to be. The next one is the big one. I'm so biased when it comes to my team, and I don't care. I'm so proud. Arsenal versus Leicester City. I'm feeling really excited about this game, obviously, as you can see. I'm really happy with the team, with the way that we've been performing, the way that we've been stepping up. I am, slightly concerned a little bit the fact that we are faced with some injuries. Thankfully, they ain't, anything too major. Touch wood. Hopefully, the players will just sort of bounce back, recover well. We have got an international break coming up, which is good. So even more rest time for the players. But as we know, Odegaard is currently out injured. Not sure about David Raya, although I did sort of see on Instagram that he did travel with the team. But, who knows? He could travel with the team. That doesn't mean that he isn't injured. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there. We did see Saka play in the Carabao Cup game. Tomiyasu, not sure where he's at. Zinchenko, quite a few players when you think about it. But for me, I'm just going to give some thoughts on what I expect to see on that starting 11. Is now the time? Yeah, it is. Hopefully, we'll see David Raya in goal. If not, then our next keeper will be Neto. In terms of the back four, so we do know that Ben White, he did sort of have a little knock. So I'm not sure whether or not he'll be fit to start. If he is fit, then I would love to see him start. If not, then I'd play Timber in the right back position and Calafiori in the left back position. And obviously the two centre backs that we know, Saliba and Gabriel, are just like match made in heaven. In terms of the midfield, I want to see Nwaneri start. Go for it. Like, he made a debut against Brentford, a couple of years ago. He's been playing very well. He's been traveling with the team, training with the first team, being quite involved with the first team. So he's getting that learning and that exposure. I feel like he played extremely well, excuse me, in the Carabao Cup game. So I would love to see even Nwaneri start alongside, excuse me, Rice and Partey. In terms of the front three, Saka, excuse me, 1 minute. Sorry, guys, I got something ticking in my throat.
Did you tell your son or daughter to give you water?
I was just thinking, you are lip reading what I'm saying. Yes, I did. I love it. I am waiting. They can hear me choking. In terms of the front three, I want to see Saka starting on the right-hand side, Kai Havertz through the middle, and I want to see Sterling start in today's game. Thank you so much. Fast delivery. I want to see Sterling start in today's game. As I was saying, he's hungry, he's passionate, he takes them long-range shots, he can run in from behind. Experienced player. He looked really good in the Carabao Cup game, managed to get a goal and assist. I would start him. We've brought him in on loan. Let's get some use from him. Martinelli has, been picking up a bit. There has been a few chances that Martinelli should have put away. I absolutely love Martinelli, but I just feel like, start Sterling. We've got him here on loan. Let's start him. Let him bring the qualities that he possesses. So that is my predicted starting 11. Let me know what you guys think of that. And my score prediction for that is 3-1 Arsenal. Let's go. Your turn, Ashoke.
I'm going to go for a 3-0 Arsenal win.
Oh, clean sheet. Going one better than me. Okay, I love the fact that you always predict Arsenal to win. Big up to J1 Johnson saying, looking stunning as always, Charlene. Thank you so much. This team should be picked thinking of the game against PSG. Yes, it should be picked, but we have got some time. We play PSG on Tuesday. Today's Saturday. We've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 3 days, enough time to rest and recover, train, and then be ready for PSG. So what we got to remember as well, these are professional athletes, they need to play, man. They need to get some minutes. So yeah, I'll stick with that starting 11. Let me know what you guys are saying on that. Next one is Nottingham Forest versus Fulham. We do know that a couple of our ex-Arsenal players that are now at Fulham have been shining brightly and doing amazingly well. What are you saying for this fixture, Ashoke?
Oh, I'm saying a Nottingham Forest win because the fact that they're still unbeaten and it's at the City Ground, I feel like Nuno's doing a fantastic job. So I think the atmosphere will be electric. They still want to remain unbeaten, before they face Chelsea away. So I'm going to go for Nottingham Forest 2-1 because I think Fulham will do run this game. But the fact that Forest remain unbeaten and they want to continue that, I feel like they're going to win this game 2-1.
And then what you saying? They're going to lose when they come and play Chelsea. Is that how you're seeing it?
Because listen, I just hope Chelsea and Brighton's unbeaten 1 today and Nottingham Forest unbeaten 1 because I don't want to see Forest or Brighton be above us. So this is why I want, Nottingham Forest to win today. Then when they go to Stamford Bridge, I want them to lose because I want Chelsea to be the only team here that ends Brighton and Forest unbeaten 1. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Okay, and I can see that quite a few people are saying a draw for this one. 1-1, 1-1, 2-2. I was actually thinking a draw for this one as well. My prediction is a 2-all draw. As you said, Nottingham Forest are unbeaten. I feel like Fulham, play really well. They can score goals. So I'm saying a 2-2 draw. And you said Nottingham Forest to win 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1 win.
Okay. Cool. The next one is Wolves versus Liverpool. What's your thoughts on that one? This one's going to be played at the Molineux.
Yeah, listen, Molineux last season used to be a difficult place to go to, but this season so far, not so much. They've lost. They got battered by Chelsea. They just couldn't win. At Molineux. So whereas for Liverpool, they bounced back after that defeat, and they've destroyed West Ham 5-1 in the Carabao Cup. So, listen, with Liverpool playing well and Wolves isn't, I'm going to go for 3-1 Liverpool win, But if Wolves do win, I'll be very surprised the way, but I wouldn't be too much because I don't know what's happening to Wolves because last season, they were really good under Gary O'Neill, but this season, not so much. So, Wolves need to get this win, but I don't think they do it against Liverpool. So I'm going to go for 3-1 to Liverpool. They're going to get another win, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I totally agree with what you're saying. Wolves do seem to be really struggling this season. I can see in the comments as well, everyone is rooting for Liverpool on this one. Rennie B's going for a 4-0 Liverpool win. Mr. AG is going for a 3-0 Liverpool win. Philip Bidwell is going for a 3-1 Liverpool win. I also feel like Liverpool will win this game as well, maybe with a clean sheet. So I'm going to predict 3-0 to Liverpool.
Okay.
So could you just remind me, did you say 3-1?
Yeah, 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay, so we're expecting to see some goals from Liverpool for sure. Next one is Ipswich versus Aston Villa. Will Villa get 3 points today? What's your thoughts on that one?
You mean tomorrow?
Tomorrow, sorry.
Yeah, they will do. It's going to be like going away to Ipswich Town is, difficult. They've drawn against Fulham, which is a good result, and they've drawn the last 3 games. So, but listen, Aston Villa just cannot stop winning, and I have to say,
well, they can stop winning because we beat them 2-0, so they can stop winning.
Lost 1-0, but they're in the same points as Liverpool, And I have to say, fair play to Unai Emery because when they beat Wickham, he became the fastest manager in Aston Villa history to reach 50 wins, and he done it in 90 games. So Unai Emery is a very good manager. So fair play to him. So it's not going to be easy for Villa because Ipswich Town are looking for their first win of the season. But I'm going to go for 2-1 Villa. I think they're going to win again. But if that hopefully doesn't happen because I think Villa will be fine up for the Champions League again. But Ipswich Town, I'm just hoping that they will win at home, but I see Villa winning this game 2-1, just a type one.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. I mean, Unai Emery has been really doing really well with Villa for sure. You know, even with they finished last season as well. And I do
Mm.
feel like it's going to be quite a tough battle for Ipswich Town. For this one, I feel like Villa could probably beat them 3-0 if I'm completely honest. I'm going to go for a 3-0. Um, I'm predicting a lot of like 3-0 in these away games, you know, which is quite interesting, but that's
I
got to
know.
come to my head. So you're like 3-1. We've got a little
Yeah,
trend going on here.
yeah, because you
For
want to be,
sure.
yeah, because you want to like get like 4 points in like all like the games you predicted 3-0 so that you can beat me this time.
I have not got clean sheet in my mind. I am just sort of saying the first score that comes to my mind. Rennie B's going for a 3-1 Villa win. Mr. AG's going for a 2-0 Villa win. Philip's going for a 2-1 Villa win. Ross is actually going for a 1-0 Ipswich win. Hutchinson go. Can we see, you know, something remarkable like that? Right, the next fixture now is Man U versus Tottenham. Do you know what? This is obviously, you know, going to be quite a big game. I feel like this one could probably be a goalless game. But will it be? You know, sometimes you sort of gear yourself up for these sorts of fixtures. And then they're just boring. What's your thoughts on this one? Man U at home.
Well, I see this being a draw because it's the battle of the mid-table clash or a Sakiko because both managers are under pressure. But I think Ten Hag is under more pressure than Ange Postecoglou because he needs to win this game because when it comes to Europe, he's only had one win in 9, which is not that great. So yeah, Man United need to win this game because at Old Trafford, um, you've only been Fulham, you've lost against Liverpool. So yeah, so Man United need to win this game. But the fact that Eric Ten Hag doesn't know how to get the best out of these players, I see this being a 2-2 draw because the same goes for Tottenham. When they play high line, like they're gonna get exposed. But you know, both teams are in mid-table. That's why I'm going to predict a 2-2 draw. But if it does end in a boring 0-0 draw, I would not be surprised because both of them this season haven't been looking that great. So we have to wait and see. But if Tottenham do win, then Man United is under some serious pressure. So yeah, I'm just going to go for a 2-2 draw between the battle of the mid-table clash, to be honest. I know it's early days, but both teams haven't been that great at the start.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you as well. I mean, I did actually read somewhere that, you know, potentially Ole Gunnar Solskjaer maybe to come back to Man U. Do you think that will materialize?
Um, I mean, I wouldn't mind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because when he got sacked here, I was really, really gutted because, you know, he may not win the trophy, but at least he done some parts done well for Man United during COVID when they took them to second. So I wouldn't mind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back, but I don't think it's going to happen. So we'll have to wait and see. But Man United, I
Yeah.
want them to win because I want Ten Hag to stay. I don't want him to get sacked before the Chelsea game. I just don't. So yeah, but I see this being
What?
a
So you
2
can beat them?
draw. Yeah, listen, I just hate because when it comes to Old Trafford, I really want to get this win. So if I see a manager get sacked, I'm just being like, oh my days, that means they're going to beat us because the new manager bounced. So if Ten Hag wins this game, I'll be very happy because I really want to go to Old Trafford to win because we don't have a good record there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But in terms of this game, 2-2, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. And I mean, from when Ole was in charge, we did see that, you know, there's more deeper issues at the club. And I guess that's just sort of reflecting now as well. The next fixture, well, the last fixture is Bournemouth versus Southampton. What are you saying about this?
Well, listen, I think both are going to win this game because their last home game was against Chelsea, and they were lucky not to at least get something because Chelsea were lucky to win, but you just need luck to win games. But since this game is at Bournemouth, and since Southampton still hasn't got to win, I think both are going to win this game. I'm going to
I've
go
got my.
for a 3-1 Bournemouth win because, it's at the Tynecastle Stadium. Southampton hasn't made a great start, only 1 draw and 4 losses. So, yeah, both are going to win this game for me, 3-1.
Yeah, I believe Bournemouth will win as well. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win on this one. All right. Great. Let's get into last week's predictions then and see what the results were for the fixtures that we predicted. See who's got a forfeit, and I hope and pray it is not me. All right. So the first fixture was West Ham versus Chelsea. As we know, West Ham, was beaten 3-0 at home by Chelsea. Quite a heavy defeat at the London Stadium. Oh my God, Ashake, you got that spot on.
Yeah.
4 points from you. Bloody hell. I predicted 5-1. What was I thinking? God. All right. Next one is Aston Villa versus Wolves, which resulted, oh my God, in a 3-1 Aston Villa win. You also got that spot on. What?
Yeah.
I feel defeated already. I predicted 2-0 Aston Villa. Oh my God, I feel heavily defeated. Oh my God. Fulham versus Newcastle. Fulham won 3-1. I predicted a 2-2 draw. What? Predicted a 2-1 Newcastle win, so 0 points for you. Finally. No, I'm actually a sore loser. Southampton versus Ipswich. I predicted a 2-1 Ipswich win. You predicted a 1-0 Ipswich win. That resulted in a 1-1 draw, so none of us got points from that one. Do you ever think back when we go over these scores and think, why did I predict that?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I do it all the time, clearly, which is why I got all these forfeits. The next one, Tottenham versus Brentford. Oh, it was so close. So Tottenham did win 3-1. I predicted Tottenham to win 3-2. You predicted Tottenham to win 2-1.
Yeah, I was close.
Mate. Leicester versus Everton was a 1-1 draw. I predicted 2-1 Leicester. You predicted 3-2 Leicester. So none of us get points on that one. Liverpool versus Bournemouth. This did result in a Liverpool 3-0 win. I predicted Liverpool to win 3-1. And you predicted Liverpool to win 2-0.
Yeah, it was close again.
Oh, mate, you are so good at this. Crystal Palace versus Man United, which resulted in a goalless game. I did predict 2-2, so I get 1 point. You predicted Man U to win 2-1, so you get 0 points. Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. Oh my God, I got 3 points on this one because I predicted 2-2, and that is exactly what the score was. You predicted 1-1, so just the 1 point for you. And then Man City versus Arsenal, which Arsenal should have won, and I'm still gutted. Resulted in a 2-2 draw. You predicted 0-0, so 1 point for you. I predicted Arsenal to win 1-0, so 0 points to me. But I feel like we were robbed. But anyway, that is a whole other conversation that I am not going to get into today. I think it's quite evident who the winner is. God. So I'll start thinking of the forfeits for me, guys. Well, it's not done till it's done. Oh, mate. It ain't a heavy defeat as I was expecting it to be when we first kicked off and you was just getting 3 points. So you did actually win again. So I am faced with another forfeit. You got 12 points and I got 8 points. So I get yet another forfeit.
Maybe that serves you right for not doing your forfeit straight away.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. This is the consequences. Era's saying, looks like Charlene's third forfeit will be the same feet pics on her OnlyFans account. And Kalechi, make her wear a Spurs shirt. I will never do that. Never. So you can just take that away. But yeah, big congratulations to Ashoke for winning once again. Mate, you are like top of the table with this one.
Yeah.
Rennie B saying, Elijah, congratulations for winning.
Thank
Ice bucket challenge. Listen, I started this stream and said it's absolutely freezing outside. And you want me to do an ice bucket challenge? You look stunning in urbanic black leather shiny pants, Charlene. Thank you. I am the queen of the fake leather pants. If you didn't know, now you know. Do a stream. No, I am not wearing a Spurs shirt. Do not put any silly comments. Yeah, the only Premier League shirt I'm wearing is Arsenal. That is it. Like any forfeit suggestions that involve me wearing another Premier League shirt, it's not happening. I'm letting you know now. I am not doing that.
I've got one for you.
Go on.
I want you to meet one of the best content creators when you're outside the Emirates, and I want you to tell them that I love your stream. You look absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to take a picture with you.
Okay. So I'll find someone and do that, and I got to record it.
Yes.
So I got to say to them, I love your content. You look absolutely gorgeous. Let me get a photo of you. So should I? All right, cool. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go. I aim to get that done today, and then I'll post it on my Instagram account, and I will tag you.
Thank you.
Okay. Charlene wears a Man U. Even if Man U win the championship, I am not wearing that shitty shirt. Hey, Charlene, you lost. You have to do whatever you're told, and I'm where I'm told. Yeah, there is terms and conditions. I am not wearing a Man U or Spurs shirt. It's not happening. Okay.
So yeah.
Even if I was married to a Man U or Spurs fan or whatever, I am not wearing the shirt. No. Eat a mayonnaise sandwich. That just sounds sickening.
So don't forget, Scotch bonnet, do your dance, and that one today. Don't forget those ones.
Okay, boss. Noted. All right. Well, congratulations once again, Ashoke, for beating me in the Premier League predictions.
Thank you.
I am sorry, but it is what it is. But great to have you on the show as always. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the Premier League fixtures this weekend, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yep, speak to you again soon.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Big up to Ashoke and congratulations to him for winning once again. I can't believe that. 3 weeks in a row, he has managed to be on the Premier League score predictions. This is absolutely awful. Maybe he sits and studies and does a bit of research and everything before he does these predictions. And I just literally come in and just go off the mark. Maybe I need to put a bit more work in behind the scenes on that one. So guys, yeah, let's just quickly discuss today's fixture before I round off the stream, because I do need to start getting ready. You know, I got an important game to attend today at the Emirates Stadium. I have actually got some stats that I would like to share with you guys ahead of today's game, Arsenal versus Leicester City, being played at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal won their last 5 Premier League games against Leicester, their joint longest winning run against the Fox in their league history. Also 5 wins between 1908 and 1914, and between 1930 and 1932, you know, which was some years ago. And we are looking to keep this winning stream going against the Foxes for sure. Leicester have won just one of their last 26 away league games against Arsenal, where they've drawn 4 and lost 21, picking up a 1-0 victory in October 2020. Arsenal have won 16 of their last 17 Premier League games against promoted sides, with the exception being a 1-0 loss at Nottingham Forest in May 2023. At home, the Gunners are unbeaten in 39 such games, where we have drawn 34, where we have won, 34 and drawn 5, since a 1-0 loss to Newcastle in November 2010. Leicester remain winless in their 5 Premier League games so far this season, drawing 3 and losing 2. Only in their relegation campaign of 2022-23, they gone 6 without a win from the start of the campaign in the competition. So what that tells me is, Leicester are going to be quite hungry for a win today for sure, especially, they're coming up against such a good side, Arsenal. But it's not going to happen. This is another defeat for you, Leicester. That is what I'm saying. Leicester have both scored and conceded in all 5 of their Premier League games so far this season. Only in their title winning campaign of 2015-16 have they had a longer such run from the start of the campaign in the competition, first 9. So yes, tricky and difficult times for Leicester City for sure. And, it's going to continue, coming to the Emirates Stadium today. I do feel quite confident in the team. I do feel like we're going to go out there and get a good result against Leicester City. What did I actually predict in today's game? 3-1 I predicted. Why did I predict 3-1? Maybe 3-0. Anyway, I'm going to stick with that 3-1. So I'm saying 3-1 Arsenal. I be at the game. It'd be lovely to see you guys if you are at the Emirates Stadium today. If not, then enjoy the game, enjoy the action taking place, and I'll come back on later to do a post-match stream to get your thoughts on the game. So I look forward to seeing you guys later on. I'm Charlene Smith, and I'm signing out. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and I look forward to seeing you guys later. Bye for now. Have a lovely day, each and every one of you.